It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Friday, the 11th of September. I'm Michael Groff. A warming trend is underway, and that will bring high temperatures back to slightly above average levels as we go through the weekend and much of next week. How long will that last, and what about some rain chances along the way? But we'll talk about that in just a moment. I want to show you a couple of photos I took from yesterday afternoon of all the smoke from the wildfires beginning to filter its way back into the valley as we have the westerly flow taking over once again. So we'll be dealing with a lot of haze, pictures like this for a couple of days at least. And speaking of pictures, it's Friday, so that means it's Photo Friday here, where we take a look at some of the photos and videos that you guys have submitted of Mother Nature, weather in action from across the valley or around the state of Arizona. And continuing on this theme of the wildfires and smoke, these shots are sent in from Pete. Beautiful pictures there. That's about all this smoke is good for. And then we have these photos coming in from Cody, and you always get a unique perspective when you're a pilot. We love our pilots. We rely on them, air travel, to collect all that data that goes into our modeling. And then David sends in this shot from Tuesday afternoon as the cold front came through the valley. Some areas got some pretty strong thunderstorms. You saw the billowing clouds coming on through. Of course, most of the Central and West Valley saw absolutely nothing at all from that. And then we have these submissions from Ryan Seek, and people often ask me, how is it that you live in Phoenix, Arizona? How do you put up with those long, hot summers, especially one such as the one we've just gone through, and it's not over yet? Well, it's because we have photos, we have scenery that looks like this, just incredible stuff, and that is what makes Arizona such a unique place, isn't it? Anyway, if you have anything you'd like to submit for Photo Friday, you can always do so. Send it to my email, groffshow@gmail.com. That's GROFFshow@gmail.com to get in on Photo Friday. All right, now as we dive in and take a look at the almanac from yesterday, 93 degrees was the afternoon high, 69 the morning low, the normal high 102, the normal low 79. And outside now, here at 9:20 a.m., those are not clouds out there. That is all smoke and haze from the wildfires around. And we are sitting at 79 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 43, relative humidity 28%. The air is calm, and the barometer 30.01 inches and rising. Temperatures around the area right now ranging from the upper 60s to near 80 as we continue to warm up through the morning hours. The upper air look shows that area of low pressure that brought down the cooler weather the last couple of days. It is beginning to weaken and lift out to the northeast, now over sections of southeast Wyoming and western Nebraska. And in its wake, high pressure will be building in, and a northwesterly flow will reestablish itself over the area. And as that happens, you can see what's already occurring here on the satellite across much of the west. All the smoke from the wildfires is filtering down through much of California and into Arizona, most of the state covered by that blanket of haze. You can see it there very clearly, all but the northeast corner of Arizona. As we take a look at the watch warning map, pretty quiet out there, although keep in mind that this particular graphic doesn't show all of the air quality alerts that are in effect through much of the western United States, nor the incredibly high fire danger that still exists out there. So if you're planning to head up to northern Arizona, the high country, or anywhere through the west, hunting, camping, hiking, whatever you're doing, be extra cautious as conditions are expected to stay very dry through much of the west for the foreseeable future. The convective outlook for today, no organized areas of severe weather anywhere across the contiguous United States. And the tropics, well, it's the peak of the hurricane season, but my goodness, about as active as you'll ever see it. 4 tropical waves and 2 tropical storms on the board in the Gulf and the Atlantic Basin. All right, let's talk about that wave over the north-central Gulf. That has a low chance of developing as it drifts to the southwest. The trailing system approaching South Florida, that has a medium chance of developing as it moves out into the northeastern Gulf. We have a wave south-southwest of the Cape Verde Islands with a high chance of developing, and then a trailing wave that's just coming off the African coast with a medium chance to develop. All right, let's take a look at this wave approaching South Florida. This is Invest 96L, and the tropical models that pick up on this bring it somewhere into the Gulf Coast, anywhere from Texas to the Florida Panhandle. Still too early to call exactly where this thing is going, but it could certainly become a tropical storm in time. Likely not going to become a hurricane, but this will be a major rain producer wherever it happens to end up. Then we have Invest 95L. This is our system out there with a high chance of developing out there southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. And, the GFS ensemble, some of the members bring it westward into the Caribbean. Some curve it a little bit off to the north. Some take it way north. Again, too early to tell. We'll have to wait until this thing really establishes itself, becomes a tropical depression or storm before we have a better handle on where that's going. And then we have our existing tropical storms that are already out there. This is Paulette. This should become a hurricane by this weekend as it approaches Bermuda by Monday, then making a hard right turn, staying far, far away from the United States. Then the trailing system there is Renee, and this is following a lot of model trends. This thing might just do the loop out there. It's going to do some figure eights, some pirouettes, the electric slide. The modeling is all over the place. Ultimately, this should fizzle out, not going to be a threat to the United States. All right, precipitation across our area for the next 7 days. This comes from the WPC. No rain expected in the valley, and frankly, not much statewide. Maybe a little bit over there in the eastern mountains, the eastern rim, the White Mountains of our state, and that's about it. Let's get into modeling, see what's going on with this weather pattern. Here we go. The GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Our upper low is lifting out, high pressure building in behind it, a northwesterly flow aloft. And so what that means for us down at the surface, all that smoke is going to continue to filter on in. A hazy day, high temperatures, upper 90s. Tonight, the sky is clear other than some haze around. Overnight lows mostly in the upper 60s to mid 70s. And then tomorrow, sunny with more of that haze around, highs 100 to 103. Now on Sunday, the GFS continues to show a short wave dropping south into the Four Corners across eastern Arizona and western New Mexico. Widely scattered thunderstorms possible there for both Sunday and Monday, but here in the valley, we're sunny and dry. High temperatures, 103 to 106 Sunday, 101 to 105 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We might back temps off a degree or so on Thursday as a trough begins to approach the west coast and some much needed rain for Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. Let's hope that pans out. The recent runs of the GFS have shown a slightly weaker system, and further to the north, this will probably not affect us. As we go out to a week from today, this is Friday the 18th. That system's still sitting out there along the Northern California and Oregon coast, so hopefully more rain comes down there. A south-southwesterly flow in here, and there could be a small bit of moisture that comes in, but for the most part, the models are keeping us dry. High temperatures a little bit above average. And then going out 10 days to the end of the period, this is Sunday the 20th. And that looks like a westerly flow, dry conditions to continue, and unfortunately, probably more haze and smoke from some of the wildfires will continue to filter in here. And let's take a look at precipitation coming off of the European ensemble. This doesn't look very promising. The ensemble mean under 1/10 of an inch, and most of the members show nothing for the next couple of weeks. And temperatures off the national blend of models after today and tomorrow, highs pretty much 104 to 106 every day, overnight lows in the 70s to about 80. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video scheduled for Monday morning. Updates before that if necessary. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. I thank you so much for watching. It is always appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, drink plenty of water, watch your kids around the swimming pool. Have yourselves a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.